I'm gonna do an unboxing of a product that I purchased to use it on my laptop. So, well, actually on my network, not just on my laptop, but it's a storage related device. So let me show you what it is. All right, as you can see, there's the box from Amazon. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and show you guys what's in it. All right, guys, let me open this up here. The reason I purchased this is because I do not have nowadays any more desktop computers, right? I only have laptop computers, and typically laptop computers can only have a maximum of 2 drives, right? So I want to add some more drives. So if I have drives on my network, then I can back up all my files to the network, right? So that's what this is. So let me open it up, let you see it. Okay. I don't know which is which because they didn't tell me, right? Here we go. This one, let me move this over to the side here. So let me show you. This is the Seagate 4 terabyte hard drive with 128 megabyte buffer. So let me put that to the side. And in order for me to use that, I purchased this right here. This is a WAVLINK USB drive docking station. So there's 2 bays on this. You can either use a 3.5 inch or 2.5 inch. And one more thing about this drive, this docking station is you do not need a computer if you're just gonna clone the drive, right? You can just have drive A, drive B, and just hit a button. You'll clone. So let's open it up and check it out. All right. We will go ahead and open up the Seagate hard drive first. All right, just a box, and it says internal hard drive installation guide. You must format your hard drive. Microsoft Windows, powered on the computer, install the drive, power on the computer, click start button on the bottom left corner of your corner and type partition, click create format hard drive. Locate the newly installed drive on the bottom panel, right click on black bar, click new, follow the instructions on the pop-up. Your drive should now appear in Windows. If you're still having issue, email us. Okay, so this is instruction for Windows. This is instruction for Mac OS. Okay, and then this is let's see here. Care about 5-star service. Are you happy with this product? So this is just warranty. This here is just saying if I'm happy, please give us a 5-star. That's all that says. All right. Now let's take out the drive here. So nothing else in the box. The box is empty. Came protected, as you can see. A lot of protection. So I'll be careful since they were careful. Typical drive shipping. On both sides, gives you kind of like a cushion while you're shipping. And this is inside a anti-static package. Okay, so let me take it out. A lot of hard drives used to come on this also. Oh, it's sealed. I thought that we now so I don't have to cut it. So okay, here we go. Anti-static. This is the drive. as you can see. Hopefully you guys can see it. And it says Seagate. Let me see what it says. Constellation ES.3. Bunch of serial numbers. It does not identify itself how big it is, but this is supposed to be 4 terabyte. So we will see that in a few minutes. So let me put the hard drive down and put the warranty and advertisement to the side. Now, all right, now we're looking at WAVLINK hard drive docking station. Plugs into USB port. It has drive bay A, drive bay B, and you can either be 2.5 on both or 2.5 on one and a 3.5 on the other. It does not matter, or 3.5 on both. So let's open it up here. Before we do that, let's see here, just a bunch of propaganda. You guys can read this. I'll hold it here just a sec so you guys can take a screenshot and read it. But basically over here is what I just told you. Over here is the specs, and this is some kind of serial number or some kind, you know, not big deal. And then all the way around, there's nothing. So let's open it up. I always wanted to have a that docking station where you can just put the internal drive into the docking station and then just pull it out, right, whenever it gets full, and then add more internal drives in the docking station. So I always wanted to have one of these. I never bought it. I don't know, it was not even that expensive. So, but I never purchased it. But I decided to purchase it this time. All right, so let's see what's in here. Okay. Here's the actual docking station. We'll take it out in just a sec. And then there's another box here. Let's see what's inside the box. I'm assuming it's going to be a power adapter, but let's open it. Oh, I just pull it up like this. All right, here we go. Now we have power brick, because when you're using the 3.5 inch internal hard drive in one of these, you have to power it. You have to give it extra power. 2.5 inch, you don't need a power, but for 3.5 inch, you do need a external power. And this right here, as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see or not, this is USB to USB-C. Okay, let's put that to the side. And this is a cable for the computer. This goes into the docking station. This goes into the computer. If you don't have regular USB, right, then you use this to plug into USB-C, because this is USB 3.0, right? Okay, and we got some thumb screws. We'll find out what they are for. And then the rest of the box, we have the guards for the drive. As you can see on the picture here, see these two black things right here? These things? That's what this is. That's what this is right here. So let me take it out so you guys can see it. These are very well packaged. Also, they're protected for scratch. So there's two of these. Okay, here we go. See, these are the drive guards. So it will basically be something like this, right? So that it protects from banging into the second drive. But we'll just put that to the side there. And then only other thing I got is the instruction manual on how to put all these things together. And let me see if it requires any kind of special software before we start assembling this. And this is WAVLINK. Let's see here. So the package content: one USB 3.0 dual bay hard drive docking station, which is this right here. One USB Type B to A cable. There you go. Then one USB Type A to C. There we are. Then one power cable. Here it is. And then 4 screws for fastening the hard drive. Well, actually, they give us more than 4 screws. They give us actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. And then they didn't mention these, but these are in here. They did not mention. All right, hard drive offline cloning. So, like I said, you can clone the hard drive offline, meaning outside of computer. Okay. And then let's see here. It tells you the lights, you know what they are. I'm not gonna read through them. And then setup. Connect the power adapter on the back of the dock station. That's what this is. Okay. 2. Connect the dock to USB-C port of the computer, laptop, or desktop, smartphone by USB cable. So you can use this for smartphone. That's why they give you these. So this will act as OTG. Insert your hard disk properly. Insert like this, which in that case I got hard drive right here. So you can just go push it like that. Okay, we'll do that in a minute. All right. Your PC, laptop, or smartphone should now detect the new hardware. If you are using a unpartitioned or unformatted drive, please proceed to format your drive. Okay, next. Okay, next is removing instructions. Just like a USB, anything. You go to a system tray on PC, you right click, eject. So we're just gonna. That's what this whole thing is. Yeah, it doesn't have any special software in it. It's just gonna use the Windows to do it. So what I'm gonna do is the step 2. I'm going to set up my computer so I can do this, but right now it's gonna be a little bit. So I'll see you after I hooked up the computer. All right, guys, I got the computer now. I'm going to use this the WAVLINK the hard drive hub to add this hard drive and also this hard drive. This one's also 4 terabyte. This is also 4 terabyte. This is Seagate. This is MDD. So what I'm gonna do, put this to the side, and I'm gonna open this up right here because we haven't opened this yet, right? So let's look at the device. So on the front here, I don't see anything because these are lights. So if you read this right here, it says power source 25%, 50%, 75%, 100% target. Let me show you guys. It's not focusing, but that's what it says right here. That is for when this is standalone. You're going to press this button here to copy, duplicate this hard drive to this hard drive. 3.5, 3.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 3.5, 3.5, 2.5. Only rule is that the drive, the source, and the target is right here. This is target, the source, right? Target needs to be bigger than the source, okay? Or equal to, okay? So, and as you can see, this part here is the source. This is source, this is the target. And on the back of the drive, you have, this is a Kingston lock. This is the power, USB, USB. And then there's a power, and then there is a on button right here. That's the on button, okay? So see how it has a different connector? Let me show you the connector. it is a little bit different than normal USB, right? Look, so as you can see, this is the one that goes in the back of the device, and this is the one that goes into the computer, right? Okay, and I showed you before, this is the power, and then here's the screws, like I showed you. According to the manual, there's only 4 screws, but they actually give us 6 screws. And then here's the guards for the hard drive. Okay, so I'm gonna undo this right now. Okay, we don't need this because we're not going to use the USB-C. We're just gonna use a USB 3.0. Okay, so we're gonna put this to the side and the WAVLINK, and then what we're gonna do is undo this also, the power cable, because we're gonna need this because we don't have 2.5-inch drives, right? We have 3.5-inch drives, and it requires external power whenever you're using 3.5-inch drive. Okay, so we're not gonna plug in yet. I just undone it so that it's ready to go, right? Because we're gonna have to figure out how it works, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put this hard drive guys on there. So I'm gonna remove this plastic if I can. It's stuck together here. I guess they didn't want it getting scratched during shipping. Here we go. As you can see, I got it off, and I looked into it. It's very simple. I don't think there's many different ways to go in there. Just one way. So I said it was simple, but now I'm having a hard time here. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Okay, it looks simple, but I'm having a hard time here. Let me try this side. Oh, it went in right away on that side. Oh, maybe these are keyed. Maybe they're made for Target and a Source, because that one went in right away. I didn't have any issues. Hold on here, I'm trying to get this plastic off. I was able to get the plastic off with the other one very easily, right? But now I'm having a heck of a time doing this part. Oh, here we go. Okay. Now let's try again, because I was having a heck of a time, right? Just a minute ago. Oh, I see. This side here was just manufactured slightly small. So it's, there we go. It does require a little bit of a force. All right, so I got them in there, right? This is the guy, right, to make sure the hard drive is standing up, right? And then also is a divider. Hold on, divider for the hard drive. See, if you can see it, it's slightly smaller on this front one than the back one. Okay, now let's not break anything. I'm not really sure why they say this is to hold the hard drive, because oh, I see right here. Okay, you can hold the hard drive right here. See these holes right here? I guess that's where these screws go into. Let's open up some screws here. I don't know why there's so many, but because I guess they go right here, the thumb screws. We'll see in a minute here. What I'm gonna do, we're gonna try one hard drive, right? So I'm gonna try this MDD hard drive here, guys, into the source bay, right? So I'm gonna slide the hard drive into the source bay, and as you can see, connectors right here. And if you look inside the thing, I don't know if you guys can see it. There's, oh yeah, you can. There's the connector right down here, right here. So I'm gonna match that. I'm only gonna do one at a time, okay, guys? So I'm gonna slide this into the source. Make sure that it goes in. it feel like it went in just fine. So now, next, I'm gonna connect the cable. Make sure it's not on. Okay, it's not on. I'm gonna connect the USB cable here. All right, USB cable's on, and I'm going to look for. Unfortunately, this laptop I have does not have a USB 3.0, but that's fine. So I'm going to hook this up to the USB port. Hold on here. All right, now I have it hooked up to the USB port, and then I'm going to plug in the power. As you can see, I haven't not plugged in the power brick. I'm going to plug in the power brick now. I got a power strip right here. Let me show you. See, I have a power strip right here. Plug in the power brick, and then let me show you on this side. See, plug into the USB port. So now let me once again adjust the camera here. All right, so now you guys can see it, right? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start the recording on the screen here. Then I'm gonna hit start. All right, now I'm gonna turn it on. And then I'm gonna put the power. Okay, now let me bring the camera over. Now the power has come on, right? You guys can see right here, right? I got power, and then it says source. Okay, so I'm there. So let me check the computer to see if I see anything. I don't see the external drive right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the the disk manager to see if I can see it in the disk manager. Okay, I'm in the disk manager. Oh, I do see it now. Okay, let me show you guys. I'm in the disk manager now. As you can see right here the disk 2. I hope you guys can see it, disk 2. So let me put this camera back over here, because I am recording that screen through a snipping tool, so you guys should be able to see it. Okay, so let me shrink the screen, because I didn't make it quite large. So let me move it up. Okay, I'm in disk manager now, and let me see, where's the external drive? I saw it just a minute ago. Oh, here we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is figure out which is which. Okay, so this is the external drive, I believe, right? So this is, yep. So let me so right now it is partitioned in a weird way. So let me delete the volume. I'm deleting the volume here. I want to partition a one gigantic one, so that's why I'm deleting the volume here. Okay, so, and then I'm gonna because this drive was the MDD drive originally was formatted for security system, so they format it in a certain way. So let me show you in just a sec here. All right, so now let me show you what happened. So this too, I hope you guys can see it. Yep, you guys can see it. Yeah, this too had a partition. So I deleted all the partition. Now we only have one partition, right? Which is says 3.7 gigabytes. I mean terabytes. I'm sorry, terabytes. Okay, so then I'm going to format, create a new simple volume. Okay, it's going to assign a drive E because this computer has a C and D. Okay, so I'm gonna hit next, and let me see if I can format. I need to format this to FAT32, right? And I'm going to name it external underscore MDD. That way I know which drive it is. And I'm gonna perform a quick format. Let me show you once again. See, right here. Let me move my finger, okay? And I'm going to format. Now it is formatting. That was very quick. So it did format. So let me see, I'm gonna close the disk manager, and then I'm gonna enlarge this so that I can see how big the hard drive is, right? So I'm gonna go to this PC, and you can see that, okay, so right here, see, you see, I hope you guys can see it. Yeah, see, drive C, drive D, drive E. Drive E format to be 3.63 terabytes. Okay, so you can see it right here, right? So I'm going to copy some files there just so make sure that it copies. I'll just go to the drive D, which has a lot of files. I'm just gonna grab the biggest folder, which is my video folder, and then I'm going to paste, and I want to see if it's formatting. I mean copying. So let me show you guys. Right now it's at 0%. Oh, it's moving now. It says it's gonna take 1 hour and 15 minutes. I think I need to stop this. Okay, I'm copying too big a file, so I'm going to stop, and then I'm gonna delete the video folder that got copied. Go back to the D drive. I'll just copy something smaller because that is too big. Let me see here. Let me try the one video file. And let me paste here. All right, so I was able to successfully copy a small file, MP4 file right here, right? And I'm going to play that MP4 file off of the WAVLINK destocking station, off of MDD hard drive. As you can see, it's playing, right? It's just a small file. It's my introduction file. It's just an anime. Hold on here. Let me put it inside this thing so I can get it shrinked over. Let me bring it up here. Okay, now I'm in here, so I'm gonna close this. Now I'm gonna double click on it again. Now it's gonna play. As you can see, it is playing, right? So it is working. So that's successful. So now let me stop my recording here. Now let me save this so I don't lose this, right? I'll put in the documents here and make it WAV_link MDD. So I will save that. Now it's saving, it's finished saving. Now I'm gonna close this out. Now, since it has saved, I'm going to eject the drive, just like ejecting any USB drive, right? So I'm gonna go to the system tray, right click. Let me show you. So as you guys can see, I'm in the system tray now, right here. And then I'm gonna hit eject. The name is ASMT105X. Let me eject. There we go. It's a save to remove, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off by pressing the button. So button is right here. I know I'm lifting it up, so I'm gonna turn it off by pressing the button. It's off, right? Then I'm gonna remove it. Just like that. You have to make sure the device is off before you remove the hard drive. Okay? You cannot hot swap. This is not one of those hot swapping. Now, we're going to go for Seagate now, okay guys? Seagate, right here. So I'm gonna put it into the source just like I did just a minute ago with the MDD, because MDD works just fine, right? So I'm going to push in the so MDD is in the Seagate is in the WAVLINK dock. I'm going to turn on the power, okay, right here, and the lights have come on. Now all right, now I'm gonna go into Disk Manager just like I did before. Yeah, so I got this message right here. I didn't get it with the other one because the other one was formatted, but I got this message right here. And let me read it to you. It says, you must initialize a disk before logical drive can access it, which is disk 2. Use the following partition style for selected disk. It says MBR, which stands for master boot record. And then next one, GPT, which stands for GUID partition table. So this is not a master boot record, right? We're not gonna boot anything from it. So we're gonna go for GPT right here. Now it has stopped, so I'm gonna enlarge the disk management, so we can see the other hard drive. Look right here. As you can see, this one is reporting a little bit bigger. This is reporting 3.7. I think the other one was at 3.6, right? So I'm gonna create a new simple volume. I'm gonna hit next. Oh, now it's reporting even bigger, 3.8 terabytes. Next, I'm gonna assign a drive E. Next, then I'm gonna format it at FAT32. Then we're gonna put WAV, and this is Seagate, right? SEA. GATE. Oop. I just put SEA. That way we know. We ran out of space. I forgot. Next. Then gonna hit finish. All right. Now it has formatted and it's got WAV. And then I'm going to copy some files from the hard drive into the WAVLINK docking station with Seagate. So I do have some files on D drive. So let me go get, this time I'll get a little bit bigger file. Let's see how long it takes. So I have one file here. Yep, this is a little bit big. I don't know how big it is. So let's go to the WAV, paste. Oh, it's copying fairly easily. It's almost a 9 gigabyte file. So let's see what happens here. We got 60 seconds. It's much faster now. The MDD was slower than Seagate. So even though they both say 7200 RPM, the Seagate is copying much faster. But so let's review while it's copying. Number one, you have to make sure you eject, just like ejecting USB key through the system tray before you turn off the WAVLINK, the hard drive dock. And then you will need to make sure you turn off the power before you remove the hard drive. And if just like inserting, you need to ensure that power is off. All right, it's almost finished copying. It's 93%, 94%, 96. All right, here's the file. I'm just gonna double click and we can watch the video together. So this is on WAV. I know I put WAV. I should have put WAVL, but for WAVLINK, but I put WAV. It doesn't really matter. So now I'm gonna open up the file here, the video file. Now it's reading. So as you can see, it's playing the video. It's a video of me doing laundry. So let me fast forward. As you can see, I'm now walking down the street. I'm gonna fast forward again. Let me rewind. Looks like it's totally working. So I have copied a file from the drive D, which is internal to this laptop, to the WAVLINK hard drive dock from a Seagate hard drive, and then I was able to play. Now I'm gonna delete. All right, now I'm gonna close the window. I'm going to go over here. I'm gonna tell it to eject. So just so you know, you need to, if you have multiple things plugged in to the USB port, it is one mark ASMT105X. So I'm gonna eject here. Okay, now it's a safe, right? So now what I'm gonna do is move this over, and then I'm going to turn off the power. You see power right here? I have turned off the power. Okay, I'm going to leave the drive in here, and then I'm going to take the MDD, right, and plug it into the target. Okay, let's see if we can recognize two drives. So I'm going to put it into target here. All right, so let me show you. So now what we have here is two drives, right? So we got the source over here. This is source. This is the target, okay? So this is Seagate, this is MDD. All right, so now we're going to turn it on. I'm pressing the power. Okay, the lights have come on. Right there, you see the lights that came on. So 3 lights are on. So it says power, source, target. All right, so now we're gonna go back over here. Since they're being formatted already, we should be able to see it now, right? I just want to make sure laptop screen is on here. So we should have multiple drives. So hold on here. I'm gonna enlarge this and go to this PC. As you can see, we got drive E and drive F, right? So they're all same size, 3.62 terabytes, 3.63 terabyte. It's just tiny bit smaller. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna go to D drive again, then go get a file here. Just for heck of it, I'm just gonna get a different file. So this is a 4th of July firework file. So I'm gonna go to, let me see here, external MDD. I'm going to copy this over here. Oh, I guess there's files already in there, but let me copy it anyways. So I'm copying a fireworks file. It was about 1.5 gigabytes. And then what I'm gonna do is copy both these files to the Seagate on the WAVLINK hard drive dock, right? So I'm gonna copy this. Then I'm gonna go to the Seagate here. As you can see, I made a mistake earlier. I named the Wave C, but you know which one it is now, right? So then I'm gonna paste here. And it is pretty fast, right? All right, so now files on the Wave SCA, the Seagate, right? So I'm gonna play the file. As you can see, this is July 4th fireworks. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. It's 14 minutes. So I'm gonna close this. Okay. Now the MDD is the on the target, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete these, right? Delete, right? There's a purpose for this. I'm gonna delete these, and then I'm gonna look into this one. Ooh, okay. So source, which is the Seagate, has these two files, right? The target has nothing. So what we're gonna do? Let me stop this here. And let me save this real quick. And next test that we're gonna do is we're gonna turn the computer off. We're going to turn the computer off, and then we're gonna use the function on the WAVLINK hard drive dock, automate copy, right? So let's see if that works. So I'm saving the screen capture. All right, so now, next test is we're gonna test the functionality of copying from source to target. Okay, source to target. There's two files on the source, so hopefully we'll copy to the target, right? So that's what we're doing. I guess it's saved. Let me see. Yep. So let me turn off the computer so that you know that there was no computer involved. Oh, before I turn it off, let me show you that there is only file on the source, right? So I'm gonna go to this PC. Okay, now let me show you. Okay, as you can see here. Okay, this one right here, Seagate, is the source, right? Seagate. So I'm gonna double click. There's two files right there, right? This is Seagate. Let me put it right here, Seagate. And then let me close this. Let me bring another file manager here. Let me put it on this side so that you guys can see. So now I'm gonna go and click on the MDD, which is F drive. As you can see, MDD does not have anything, right? So let me just put it down to the bottom here so that it's wider. So as you can see, MDD does not have any file. See that? There's no file on MDD, right? So we're gonna shut the computer off, and then we're gonna hit that. We're gonna turn the WAVLINK hard drive dock off, and then we'll turn it back on, and then we will what we'll do is we'll hit that button for copy, and then once it's finished, we will turn it back on, turn the computer back on, and then we'll check to see if the file got copied. So what are we doing? So once the computer goes off, I'm going to hit this power button here on the back to turn it off. Okay, so you guys can see the lights right now, right? I'm waiting for the computer to go off. Okay, computer's off now. Now I'm gonna turn off the power. Now it's totally off, right? The lights are off, power, source, and target. They're totally off. Now, computer is off, right? And just so to make sure, I'm going to disconnect the USB cable, okay? So computer is not involved. This is standalone. I'm going to turn the WAVLINK hard drive dock back on. Just let it be. All right, so now it's on, right? Power, source, target, okay? This is the duplicate button right here. Hopefully you guys can see it, right? Duplicate button. Are you guys able to see the duplicate button there? Yep. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit this button and see what it does. I'm gonna hit this button here. Now, hopefully it's copying. Not sure. Hold on. I don't see anything happening here. Let me see. I still see the power source and the target, but when I press this, I didn't see anything happening. So I'm going to power it back off. Okay. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Let me look at the manual real quick. So here's the manual right here, WAVLINK. I'm gonna go to the section that says hard drive offline clone. It says, okay, let me show you guys first. Okay, you guys can take a snapshot, right? Okay. What it says is, warning, all data on the target drive will be erased once the offline clone starts. Please back up your data first. Okay, now, note, your source disk have a equal or less capacity compared to your target disk. Make sure there is no connection to the USB port. Oh, okay, I have to disconnect the USB port. So I did not know that. So I'm disconnecting the USB port. Okay, I have disconnected the cable. So they wanted me to disconnect the cable. I disconnect, okay? Now, let's keep on reading here. Insert the bezel vertically into the dock. Okay, we already done all that. Okay, 2, insert the source disk and target disk. We have already done that, right? So here's the source, here's the target, okay? I put it sideways. All right, next, connect the dock to a power outlet. Okay, we already done that. All right, let's see. We gotta go to next page here. Okay, now let me show you the next page so you guys can see it. All right, now it says press the power button. Okay, when LED indicator is okay, I'm gonna press the power button right now. When LED indicator of source and the target are blinking, the clone process ready. Okay, it says it needs to be blinking. So I powered it on. As you guys can see, it's powered on, right? Oops. Right? You can see power, source, and target. All right, now it says when the LED indicator of the source and the target start to blink, the clone process is ready. It's not blinking, right, guys? It's on, but it's not blinking. Wonder if they meant something. When LED indicator of the source and the target start to blink, the clone process ready. It's not blinking. Press the clone button for 5 seconds. The offline clone process will start. Okay, so it's not blinking. So I'm gonna press this. I don't know. So I'm gonna press this. Oh, it is started. Look. Now it's blinking. It's blinking now. It stopped blinking. I can feel the hard drive both working. And we did see that 25%, maybe because the files are so small, it's finished, right? So it says the 25%, 50%, 75%, 100% will flash in turn, indicating the status of a cloning process. Okay. Then next, there's one more step. Let me show you. There's one more step. Okay. That step says when all 4 indicator turn solid, the cloning has fully completed. All 4. It says when all 4 lights are. So 25%, 50, 75, 100 must be solid. We didn't get that. So let's try again. I don't know how many times you can do this, but let's try again. I'm gonna press this button. Okay. Now it's blinking. I just saw 25% lit up. Now all the lights just went off and came back on. And then it's blinking. I can feel the hard drive doing something, but I don't see the 25% coming on here. Maybe I gotta press this thing again one more time, right? Okay. All right, so what we'll do is we're gonna power it off. So I'm gonna power it off. Now, as you can see, this is powered off. I'm gonna plug in the USB cable back on, and then we'll turn the computer on and see if anything's on the target hard drive. Maybe it already worked because the files are too small, right? Who knows, right? Okay, so now, so I'm going to turn on the computer. Computer's totally off. Computer's coming on. I haven't turned on the WAVLINK yet. I'm logging into the computer here. Okay. I'm opening up the snipping tools to record the screen. All right, now I'm going to turn on the WAVLINK. Now it's on, as you guys can see. The WAVLINK is on, like see, power, source, target. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do is open up the file manager. So hold on, open up the file manager here. Got to open up the file manager here. Yeah, I gotta, and as you can see, I don't see any files there. I see 2 files, but I don't see any files in this one. But now I have all these. Hold on, something is wrong here. Let me open up the file manager again. I opened up the wrong thing. So let me open up the file manager. I don't know why I see so many drives here. Let me go to this PC. Oh, I only see 2 drives here. Okay, so then I go to E. There's the files, right? Let me go to this PC again. And then that Seagate. The copying process did not work. So I'm not sure how it works. Maybe I didn't do it right. So we'll go ahead and shut this down. Stop. So in conclusion, the hard drive, the WAVLINK hard drive dock totally works, right? Only thing is the cloning process. I'm not really sure how it works, but as you saw, I have both hard drives right here, and my Windows 11 system can access them. So in my opinion, it's totally worth it. The external, this copying thing, I'm not sure how it works, but I'll figure it out next time. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching my another device video, and this was a WAVLINK. Oh, let me show you. This was a WAVLINK USB 3.0 dual bay hard drive docking station. So far, I would have to say this totally worked, except for that duplicating thing. But I guess that could be just me, because I don't know how you do it, right? So it's probably me. So thanks a lot, guys. Let's see you on next video. Have a nice day. Alright guys, now since everything is working, I have connected the WAVLINK with MDD and Seagate hard drive to my TP-Link router. As you can see, my TP-Link router right here, and this right here is my USB connection to TP-Link, and it is working perfectly. I can access it as a network drive.